So I think what we're going to do today is let my neighbor go by and then we'll start over.
Hello, everybody. Got the other WLtoys 144001 in, and I'm going to do a speed test and see how consistent it is from one to the other car. Throw a GPS on it, and we'll see what we get. Depending on how that turns out, I might try running both cars on 3S. So let's get started. All right, I got a couple of things going here. First off, I'm going to show you with these two cars, the two batteries are a little different, a little bit different in size, not much, but they do both have the same model number on them. See if I can get those in the frame. Anyway, they've got the same milliamp hour rating, and they both got the same model number. So I'm going to put these on the charger. This is a really nice little charger, T240 Duo, and I've had pretty good luck with it so far. You can charge a large variety of batteries with it, and you can do two at a time. So I'm going to put these on the charger. If you don't, if you're just getting into the hobby, if you don't have a LiPo safe, it's a really good idea to put your batteries inside these before you charge them. And it's not a bad idea to store them in there, or get some kind of an old ammo box or something metal, so that if one of them does catch on fire, always leave them with a storage charge, not fully charged or not fully discharged. So I'm going to get these things set up and charging, and it'll probably make a lot of racket, so I'll turn the camera back on when that gets going. As I think about this, for people that are new to the hobby, that don't have, that are just using the charger that came with the car, this thing really will charge your batteries a lot quicker. So I'm going to hook this up. I'm going to be quiet so I can fast forward through some of this, but this is a much quicker way and probably safer. You can charge on this one 2S, 3, 4, 5, up to a 6S battery, and you just put this into the appropriate connector. They're directional, so you can't plug them in the wrong way. This detects whether it's 2S, 3S, or whatever, and these are 1500 milliamp. So we're going to turn the charge output down to 1.5 amps. And then you can see where the batteries are. These have a storage charge on them, and that's on the first battery. So we're going to go to the second battery, do the same thing. It's already on 1.5 amps. So they're both started. I'm going to put them in the LiPo bag and get the GPS ready. Okay, so I got the GPS here, stuck a piece of Velcro on the back, stuck a piece of Velcro on my magnet, and I'll put a card up there if you want to see how I build these magnets. But what I did, I just put a single piece of Velcro across here. The door will still open if you need to get access to the battery. Put the Velcro on here. Here's the car body, and I realize that magnets won't stick to plastic. So what we will do is we'll set this on top of the car. Then I've got two more of these little magnets, and they will go on the inside of the car, and that will hold the GPS on there very firmly. So we're now ready to go do some speed tests. Well, as it turns out, I'm not going to do a speed test comparison on these two cars, because the second car doesn't have a power switch to turn it on. It should be right here. I should have some wires coming out, and there should be an on-off switch right here. And as I said, that was a new car. I hadn't even checked it out yet. So this is where the power line for the switch normally comes out. There's the power switch. There are no wires and no switch on this car. According to this, number 14 and 15 passed it. But I guess they didn't look for a power switch. So we won't be speed testing that car. But I think what I'll do, I'll go ahead and speed test this one. And I am currently charging a... man, that's a lot of reflection. I am currently charging a 3S LiPo. So I'll do a 2S and a 3S test on this car. Oops. The charger just kicked on. The fan on the charger just kicked on. Anyway, I'll send Banggood a note and see if they will send me a new ESC for this car. Okay, we've already got the car turned on. Got the radio, turned on the radio, then turned on the car. And speed meter zeroed out. This is on 2S. And the 3S is still charging. So we got 0 miles per hour. Okay, so the GPS is not functioning. Oh, there we go. 28 miles per hour. So we'll try that again. Peak shows 28 miles per hour. So we'll try that again. And this is on 2S. So see if I can zero that out. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, now we are at 0 miles per hour. Well, I lost radio contact. There we go. Oops. Okay, so I hit 30 miles per hour on that try. So I'm waiting on the 3S to charge. We'll put it on a 3S. Can't do the second car to see the consistency, but at least we'll see what this does. So we get a peak of 30 miles per hour. We'll try it on the 3S as soon as it's charged. All right, here's the battery I'm going to use. I had to move the battery tray forward on this so that this would fit in there. Anyway, it fits underneath there. It's kind of snug. The battery strap won't reach, but it wedges in under the ESC. So I don't think it's going to come out, at least not for this speed run. I'd secure it if I was going to just be driving it and bashing it or something, but that's not the plan. Gotta let this grab a satellite. Okay, there we go. All right, we're zeroed out. Oh, it's a little peppier on 3S. A lot peppier on 3S. Whoa, a whole lot peppier on 3S. And a whole lot faster on 3S. I have a curve in my street right here, and it makes it kind of hard to get a speed run. There's no trigger guard on this remote, so that also makes it difficult. Okay, I got 40 miles an hour. Everything on here is stock except I'm running the 3S battery. So, and I'm sorry I can't do the speed comparison on the other car because the other car doesn't have an on-off switch. So, but we got this one. I'm going to do one more little quick run. See if I can get anything a little more than that out of it. Let me turn my... Let's see where we are here. There we go. Man. Oh, you know what? I got the steering trim turned the wrong way. Let me trim it out a little bit. I was thinking that was a dual rate on the steering on this car, and it's not. It's a trim control. So that's where my problem was. Okay, that looks pretty good. So we'll try this again. Well, that wasn't exactly planned. At least we got it recorded. This is why I didn't want to do this the other day, because I had too many ski jumps on my street. Walk of shame. Okay. Knocked the GPS off, but we did get 43 miles an hour out of it. And as best I can tell, the shock towers are not bent. Doesn't look like the spoiler brackets are broke. None of the dog bones are bent. Front shocks look okay. Rear shocks look okay. That was a pretty high jump, especially considering as cold as it is. And I'm not seeing anything that looks unhappy except the GPS. It knocked the door open on it, but it did not unplug the battery. I found that in my neighbor's yard. So 43 on 3S, and it will go airborne if you hit an ice ramp.